Honestly, it was just happiness,
Yeah.
and that's really hard to gauge when you just email and maybe have
Mhm.
a 10-minute phone call.
Yeah.
So, I actually went in the transfer portal in March, which
Oh
is
wow.
very early, very, very
Yeah.
early. But long story short, I got to the point where we had to I couldn't play the conference tournament because I was like my physio was like she cannot do this anymore, and I had to like take a mental break from the team.
Yeah, yeah.
I was just like, can you put me in the portal? And I got put in the portal. I made an Excel sheet. I wrote down all the schools that I was emailing. I put like a column of, why I liked the school or what the positives and negatives were. And it was it was a long process. And honestly, transferring now that I'm like, jumping forward, but looking for jobs and stuff,
Yeah.
transferring is actually such a good, like, helpful skill. Um,
Yeah.
because now I'm just doing the same things, but for jobs and not schools.
Exactly.
It's funny, but yeah, it was very long. It was great experience because you're talking with a lot of coaches. It's like a job interview every time.
Yeah.
So that was a great skill, even if you didn't get to the school. It's like I'm still building up to the time. Then I do meet my future coach. Then I'm ready.
Right.
And yeah, I think where I am now was one of my top picks all along. And it took a while. I emailed in the beginning and I didn't get response, and I kept emailing and emailing. And eventually, at the end of my transfer time, it must have been June or July, honestly, June. I got an email from the assistant coach, and I was emailing the head coach saying,
Yeah.
"We saw you, and we'd love to, move you up to New York." And I was like, "Oh my gosh, this is like
That's awesome.
finally."
Yeah.
Um, Honestly, like transferring is really difficult, and I do really understand like the anxiety around it if athletes are. And what I would say is to really trust that whatever happens is meant to be, and it
Yeah.
will work out for you, because even if it's not the place that you want to go, like you never know what you're getting yourself into. You just don't know.
Hmm.
And you have to trust that that's your journey and that's your path, and it will lead you to different places. I constantly thought about this when I was weighing up schools. I was like, if I choose this school, my life could look this way, and if I choose this school, my life could look that way, and you never know what that leads to. Just don't know. You just have to trust. And I honestly use a lot of manifestation techniques. I journaled a lot because I wanted to really like have peace in knowing whatever happened was meant to be. And I guess with those positive thoughts, what I wanted to happen did turn out. And I was so grateful for that. And ultimately, I made a promise to myself when coming here, there's gonna be challenges, there's gonna be things that I don't like, but ultimately, I have to be happy and I have to be grateful because it's better than what I was in. And
Yeah.
I'm grateful that I got to experience Florida and New York. So that's
That
pretty
yeah.
good.
Absolutely.